Hey, it's Rocky Tapscott here, and this is a multi-part lesson I'm going to give you over the next few days. And what I'm going to do today, I'll give you part one, and then I'll give you a few days to go through that and take the steps that I give you to do. And then I'll come back and I'll show you what to do with the information you get from your clients once you've done this process. And I think you'll find this is going to be a very profitable thing you can do over and over again. You mightn't want to do this first part every year, but you're going to want to do the next steps over and over again, because it's really going to help you to increase your practice's revenue simply by giving your clients more of what they really want. And on this page you'll be able to download this PDF document that I'm going to go through with you now, so you'll have everything you need to implement what I'm about to share with you. And one of the biggest problems I find for most accounting firms, and indeed all professional service firms, is that they see themselves as accountants or tax advisors or business advisors or whatever, and that's all they see themselves as. That really is a massive mistake, because if you apply just a small amount of lateral thinking without doing a whole lot of work on your part, you can quickly become your client's biggest asset as a distribution center where they buy many more products and services than you currently sell now. And what I'm going to do here is I'm going to take you through the lowest hanging fruit, because if you look at this through the principle of 80-20, you may as well go after the 20% of people who are going to give you 80% of the results. Now, since many of your clients are going to be businesses or business owners, the easiest way for you to grow your business is to help your business clients grow and or improve their own businesses. Now, before you say, well, I'm already helping our clients by helping them with their business, or we're talking about their growth or succession planning or all of that stuff, that's not what I'm talking about here. What I'm going to share with you is something 9 out of 10 accountants have never even considered, virtually nobody is doing, and nobody's really doing it to its full potential. The idea is this: in addition to any business growth type services you currently give to your clients, you could also help them to do other stuff like marketing of their own products and services so they make more return on their marketing investment, ideas for managing their businesses more effectively, show them how to cut their costs and overheads, give them ways to increase the productivity of themselves and their staff, show them how to improve their hiring decisions, or implement all kinds of different business systems more effectively. Now, because you don't provide these services yourself, that doesn't matter, and we'll get to that in a minute. The first step is to survey your clients and ask them what they really want. The second step is either create those services yourself, outsource them to other service providers, or sell them pre-made products and services from other people that show them how to do it. So let's take a look at the first step now, surveying your clients and asking them what they want. I've put together a short email here, and feel free to model this to send out to your own existing clients. What we have to do here is we want to move you and position you from simply someone who does their tax or their accounting or their bookkeeping or whatever it is you currently do for your clients now, as their key advisor who distributes all different kinds of other products and services from either you or from different vendors. Now, you can't just start doing this. You need to create some context and position this as a benefit to your clients. So here's the kind of email you could send out to your clients so they understand the change in your positioning and what you're trying to do to help them. I'll just quickly read this out to you, and you'll have this in the PDF document that you can download from this page. So the subject line just says, thanks. And then you start off with, hi, first name, which would be your client's name, of course. It's your name here from your practice name. And I just wanted to write and thank you for being one of our valued clients. It's people like you who've helped our firm keep growing, even during these tough economic times, and I'd just like to say thanks. So you're acknowledging the client and you're thanking them for trusting you with their business. Then you move on to part 2 of the email. As part of our commitment to you and our other business clients, we've decided we'd like to help you to grow and improve your business even more than we've done in the past. So that acknowledges that you may have helped them in the past, but you really want to increase the level of help you're going to give them in the future. Back to the email. With that in mind, and so we can help you as much as possible, we'd like to know what advice, information, and assistance would be most useful to you. We've created a short survey for you to share your thoughts and feedback, and we'd really appreciate you helping us out. So you've given them a compliment, you've told them what your plans are, and now you're asking them for their help so that you can help them even more. Then the email says you can complete the survey by visiting the link below. It should only take a couple of minutes. So you want to take away the fear of, oh my goodness, I'm going to have to spend all this time doing this survey. I don't have time for that. I'm very busy. Tell them what it is and tell them it's only going to take them a couple of minutes. And then you put a link to your survey, and I'll show you an example of the survey that I've used that you again can model for your business. There's the survey link. Then you say thank you again for being a client and for helping with the survey. And as always, if you have any questions or need help with anything to do with your finances, please let us know. Warm regards, and then your name. So that's the email you send out to get people to go to the survey. And when your clients click on that link, they would go to a survey that looks something like this. Now, this is a tool called SurveyMonkey. It's completely free. You just open an account there, log in, and you can create a survey that looks just like this one. So when people click on that link, they would go to this page here. So they know they're going to complete a survey. They would come here and they land on this page. Up in the header here, you put, tell me a little about your situation from your name. So you put your name there so they know they're in the right place. Then you ask the first question. What's your number one single biggest business challenge right now? So that's an open-ended question. People can then think about it and say, okay, my biggest business challenge is this. And then you give them some instructions. Please be as detailed and specific as possible. Please go beyond saying website traffic or improving conversion. The more specific and detailed you are, the more likely I'll be able to cover your topic. So you're asking them to tell you as much as they can. Then you give them an example of what they might write. I'm sick of relying on expensive Google AdWords ads and search engine optimization traffic, which is inconsistent, and I want to know how to lower the cost of sales for my business, which sells outdoor adventure gear. So that's the kind of response you want. Now, I've seen these where people put in paragraph after paragraph of very detailed, very valuable information that tells me exactly what I need to sell them a product or service that does that for them, or that helps them to do that. So this is the kind of feedback you're looking for from your clients. Some people will just write in 2 or 3 words, but you'll find a lot of great information by asking this question, this open-ended question, in this way. So this is one question you must put in your survey, and it's the first question, because if they stopped right now and only did that one question and then click next, that's enough information to find out exactly how you can help them the most. You want to make this required. That's that little asterisk there. It needs to be a required question because you want the answer to this from as many people as you can. The next ones don't matter. If they answer this and close the window, that's fine. You've got this. So we'll just put in test there, and then we'll go next. The second page says, which of the following best describes you? My best description is, my business sells mainly to other businesses, or my business sells mainly to consumers. So you want to know if they're B2B or B2C. That can be handy in coming up with the products and services that they would be keen to buy in the future. So check that one. Go next. The best description of what I do is, I sell professional services, I'm a tradesman or provide trade domestic services, I have 1 or more physical retail stores, I sell products as a wholesaler or distributor, I'm a coach or consultant, I'm a salesperson or sales manager, and then we have other there. So they can put in whatever they like there, and then you can start to segment them off into the different groups of people. You can have all your retail people on one list, and you can put your coaches and consultants on another list, professional service sellers on a separate list, so you can target the products and services you sell them much more closely. My gross sales are, now many people won't want to answer this, that's fine, they might stop here, but it's surprising how, because you are a trusted advisor to these people, a lot of them will complete this because you already know. I know from my clients, some of them struggle to tell me, and some of them lie here, or they put in more than they do, less than they do, or what they think they should put in. But for you, you have their tax record, so they're probably going to tell you the truth. So we'll click in there, that one. Then we come here, my primary market is, and this will tell you what market segment they sell into. Do that. And this one here can be great for getting personal feedback by telephone. It says, lastly, I may follow up with a few people personally to learn a little more about your situation. If you'd be open to chatting for a few minutes on the condition that I promise not to try and sell you something, please leave your name and email below. So you're promising them they're not going to get on the phone with a salesperson. They're just going to talk to somebody who wants to help them. Then we finish up. Also, if you'd like to get a shout out when I write about your topic, please leave your contact information below as well. Thanks so much. And you'll find a lot of people will put their name, their email, and their phone number or Skype in there, and they will let you contact them by phone. And talking to people on the phone is one of the most valuable things you can do, asking them how else you can help them, what they don't like about the existing products and services they use, what they do like about them, how they could be better. These are the kind of things that people will tell you, especially because you're a trusted advisor, when you pick up the phone and talk to them. And most accountants, most professionals don't do this enough. Now this is optional, you don't need to put this in there, but I strongly urge you to capture this information and just call 1 or 2 or 5 or 10 of your clients and talk to them. And you'll find they'll reciprocate by giving you the information you need to sell them more stuff. So that's it for part 1. I've given you the email to send out to your clients. I've given you a link to this survey so you can go to SurveyMonkey, open a free account and create the survey that looks just like this. Now it's up to you or one of your staff members to put this together, send the email out to your clients and get them to complete the survey. And then in a few days' time, I'll come back with part 2 of this, where I'll show you exactly what to do with all the information that you garner from doing this survey and how you can use it to massively increase the revenue you get from your practice while helping your clients at a much higher level than you do now. So go and do this over the next few days and then keep an eye out for the next lesson where I'll show you what to do with all of this information. Take care and I'll talk with you soon.